Animation's usually a safe bet to watch with kids, unless you put on something like Sausage Party or Rick and Morty. But sometimes animated movies for kids make little references to things that adults would rather not talk about with their kids, mostly about the birds and the bees and sex. With that in mind, here are animated scenes that led to awkward conversations between parents and kids. Before we dive into the awkwardness, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified whenever we put out new content. And now let's get uncomfortable. For movies about talking toys who don't have any, accessories, there's a lot of romance going on in the Toy Story films. Between Woody and Bo Peep and the Potato Heads, there's a lot of love going around. And Toy Story 2 featured Buzz getting excited about some potential romance. Excited being the operative word here. After he sees Jessie do a move that's a callback to the first movie, his wings involuntarily pop out. It's the slightly more PG version of this, which is the slightly more PG version of something you can Google on your own time. For any parents who had to explain to their kids why Buzz's wings popped out, I hope it wasn't too uncomfortable. Here's one from The Incredibles that forced a lot of parents to have a really weird talk with their kids about sexual deviants and stalkers, which isn't the kind of conversation you expect to have after watching a Pixar movie. One of the newspaper headlines featured in a montage says X-ray vision peeping Tom, and if kids asked their parents what a peeping Tom was, things could get awkward fast. See, when a man loves a woman and the woman doesn't know, sometimes a man will hide in the bushes and I've never really understood this, but sometimes when a celebrity or public figure has groupies, someone will flash them their chest area. They'll just lift up their shirt and be like, hey, look at these. Anyway, that actually happens in Cars. I mean, the Cars didn't show Lightning McQueen what they had under the hood per se, but they did literally flash him with their headlights. And that definitely led some kids to ask their parents, why would they do that? Well, son, flashing is when a girl lifts up her shirt and shows someone her Here's one that happened pretty fast and some kids might not have got it, but if they did, they probably have a lot of questions for their parents. The characters of Tulio and Chell get interrupted during what we're supposed to believe is a little kissing session. But listen to the audio before they get interrupted. Whoa!
My lord?
For someone who's kissing Tulio's mouth doesn't sound super occupied, but hers does. So, also, where did her face come up from if his was here? We all know what was really going on there, and hopefully not too many kids ask questions about it. In a movie where all the main characters are animals, you want to see some of the characteristics of the real-life animals, but not all of them. Like, you want to hear Simba roar like a real lion, but you don't want to see him murder a zebra like a real lion. Well, in Zootopia, animals have moved past a lot of their darker real-life habits, which is why a little sexual joke caught some parents off guard. In the movie, Judy Hopps does some real quick math before bragging that rabbits are really good at multiplying. So parents were left with a choice. Do I tell my kid what that actually meant, or do I let them live their lives just thinking that rabbits are good at math for some reason? Well, that's it for today's quick list. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please be sure to, like it and leave a comment with your favorite awkward moment. If you're watching this on Facebook, you can click the link to jump over to YouTube and subscribe to Screen Rant. Thanks for watching.